Good morning, boys and girls. We're live from Coatesville Library. We're so happy to see you this morning. It's a beautiful day out, a little chilly, but it's a good day. We're so happy you joined us. I know you got your activity bags, and it was full of activities about elephants. So today, that is going to be our focus, is elephants. The first thing I would like to share with you, if you look inside your activity bag, there is a slip just like this. This is an invitation for you to join a Zoom presentation about elephants. If you look carefully, you can zoom right in here to the
QR code.
QR code. Take that, zoom in, and register. There's a presentation this Thursday, April the 22nd at 4. It's only a half an hour, but you'll get to see some real live elephants.
So you can use that paper with the QR code, or you can go right to the library website and we have links for you there to come join us and see some elephants.
So please just take a moment and register today. The program is free, so there's no cost. You just have to get on either our website. If you have trouble, call the library. We're here to help you out. We have 2 stories today about elephants. The first story is entitled, When Your Elephant Has the Sniffles. Have you ever had the sniffles and feeling a little down? Well, this little girl uses what she knows about having the sniffles to make her elephant better. Here we go. Sniff, sniff. Oh no! Does your elephant have the sniffles? He must. I can hear him sniffling. When your elephant has the sniffles, you must take good care of him. Elephant sniffles can be quite serious, and you don't want your elephant to start sneezing. Put your elephant to bed, even if he says he's fine. If there's anything in the room that might make him sneeze, you gotta put it away. You gotta hide it out of sight. Then prop your elephant up with lots of pillows and cover him with plenty of blankets so he feels warm and cozy. Then you can bring him his favorite stuffed animal and snuggle up with him. That'll make him feel a lot better. At first, your elephant might not mind being tucked in bed. He might want another pillow. He might ask for his trucks. He might want you to bring him an ice pop to make him feel better. After a while, he gets bored. Have you ever been sick and you got bored being stuck in the bed? So you're going to have to think of other things to make him feel happy. What else could you do to make him feel happy? You might bring him some blocks. You might bring a ball into his room. You might bring in a doll house that he can play with miniature dolls. You can bring in cards, and you can even bring in books so he won't be bored while he's sick. After all those fun things, you could even have a shadow puppet show. That's lots of fun to do. Remember, rest is very important though, and you don't want your elephant to start sneezing, so don't overdo it. By now, he's probably pretty thirsty. Bring him lots of liquids because they are very important when you're sick and when you have the sniffles. And you do not, under any circumstances, no way, do you want your elephant to start sneezing. That would be terrible. After the drinks, your elephant will probably announce that he has quite enough and he's ready to get up, distracting by dressing up or singing a song. Be careful with your props, though. They might make him sneeze. Because after all your hard work trying to make him feel better, his nose might begin to itch. It might begin to twitch. It might begin to chew. Oh dear, when your elephant has the sniffles, you might end up having the sniffles too. Wasn't that a fun story? It's not fun to be sick at all, but it is fun to take care of somebody when they're sick. We have another story about another kind of elephant. This is a story about a polka dotted elephant, and he lives in the city, and he has a problem. I want you to listen carefully to see how he goes about solving his problem. His name is Little Elliot in the big city. Little Elliot is a very tiny elephant. He is different than most elephants in many different ways. If you get this book out, you'll see he has polka dots all over his body. Little Elliot loved living in the big city, but sometimes it was hard being small in such a big place. Do you ever feel like that? Some of you are very small and everything looks very, very big to you. Look at Elliot down here. He had to be very careful that nobody stepped on him. He had trouble opening up doors. Do you ever have trouble opening up the door? Sometimes it's too high for you. And he could never, ever catch a cab. A cab is like our Ubers because they didn't even see him. He was so tiny. Even life at home was a bit challenging. Look at him. He has to climb up on the counter to get into the refrigerator. Look at this. He has to have a stool when he's brushing his teeth. He has to sit on eating his dinner. He's almost taking a bath when he's actually washing dishes. Being small can be really challenging. I'm sure you understand what it's like to be too small to do some things. Still, Elliot was very happy. He enjoyed little things and little treasure. He likes his drawer with all his special things in there. There's a top, there's cars. He loves little things. Do you like little things too? And most of all, his favorite thing in the world, what do you think it is? It's in a bakery. What do you think it is? You guessed it. It's cupcakes. One day, Elliot tried to buy a cupcake. But guess what? At the counter, nobody noticed him. He had his money and he was ready, but the clerk didn't even see him. Walking home, Elliot was so sad that he could barely notice anything around him until suddenly he saw someone even smaller than him who had a big problem. Do you see what Elliot saw? A really tiny animal. It's a mouse. I wonder what her problem is. Hello, mouse. What's wrong? Elliot said. I'm trying to reach some food, but I'm too small, said the mouse. And I'm very hungry. I don't know how I'll ever get that food. Elliot said, I can help. And he lifted up the mouse with his trunk. And the mouse was able to get, do you see what that food is? One of my favorite foods, pizza. Elliot felt like the tallest elephant in the world because he had helped someone. Don't you feel good when you help a friend or somebody new? It's always good to be kind. The next day, the mouse came with Elliot to the bakery. Look at those delicious cupcakes. What do you think they're going to do? The mouse got on Elliot's trunk and put the money up, and they were able to get cupcakes. Elliot finally got his cupcakes. He was happy and he was excited about getting cupcakes. But he got something even better than cupcakes. Do you know what that is? I bet you do. He got a brand new friend. I hope you enjoyed that story. Both stories were about helping people. It's very important that we help each other. Today, Miss Shannon is coming to us with a fun craft about elephants. If you look in your bag, there's lots of crafts about elephants. She's going to share one that she made.
Hello, friends. I love helping Miss Patty with story time, just like the friends in our stories helped other people too when they were feeling sick or when they needed to reach something way up high. We have our friend LMNOP here with us today for story time because obviously our friend loves to hear stories about elephants. And if you want to visit LMNOP or find any of our books about elephants that we have back here on the table, visit us in the children's section here at the library. And I'm sure they'll be happy to be checked out and help you learn about our elephant friends. In your craft bag, if you picked it up, you will need an adult or a big person to help you with some scissors. And if you find a page that looks like this, with all the parts of our elephant friends on it, you can cut them out so you can see them. If you cut them out around the lines, you'll have some pieces that look like elephants. To help finish our elephant friends, you can color them in. I like to use crayons and sometimes colored pencils too. I know some people might want to use paint or chalk or anything you have that could help bring your elephant friends to life. You're also going to need to find something in the recycling bin. You can use a paper towel tube or a toilet paper tube. Use your scissors or have your adult help you with some scissors to cut them into some legs for our elephant friends. You can make them with short elephant legs or very tall elephant legs, however tall you want your elephant to be. On the top of our friend's legs, you're going to use your scissors, or your adult is going to use the scissors to cut a little line on both sides. Okay. This is going to help our elephant friend stand up. When you have two legs for them, you're going to take your elephant friend and you're going to put their body right in the middle there. They have front legs and back legs. See? And once their legs are on, they can stand up all on their own. What is our elephant friend missing? That's right, the ears. If you cut out your ears, you can decide if your elephant is going to be an African elephant or an Asian elephant. What do you notice is different about their ears? The shape, that's right. So if you have your elephant ears and your adult uses your scissors, or you carefully use your scissors to cut right down the middle, you can sit them right on top of your elephant friend's head to give them their ears. And I colored in the side of my elephant friend. Can you see? So now my friend has ears and can sit with me while I do my homework or work at my desk. We would love to see any pictures of elephant friends that you guys make with your craft kit at home. Or you can bring them in to show us right here at the library. We'd love to see what you make. And we'll help you find elephant books to learn about our friends that we made today and that we met in our stories. And I know LMNOP loves to have visitors here in the children's section as well. He loves gentle pets on his head. Okay. Don't forget to sign up for our elephant adventure this upcoming Thursday, where we can see some real live elephants together. We'll be so happy to have you join us. Thank you for coming to Storytime today. It was so good to spend this morning with you. Have a good rest of your day.
We'll see you next time.